2 years ago, Gabby Lopez is making a Sunday charge. A birdie at the 5th hole to tie the lead. And then here at the par 3 6th to take the lead. Into the 7th, playing in the final group with Nelly Corda and the Celebrity Division leader Annika Sorenstam. Gabby Lopez, a pitch in for birdie. Aaron Stupples and Amy Rogers, and off we go to the 9th and our leader, Tom.
Yeah, Gabby Lopez, just a little down the right.
It is down the right. Should be all right, though.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Jerry Faulds out there following that final group.
Lift the heel of the club up a little bit so you can really clip it. Just what you called there, Jerry. Too much leading edge.
Play last May in Vegas. From the office, and Baumgartner. Oh, yeah. Kevin Malone.
So as I mentioned, that was a moment ago. This is now Gabby Lopez for the bogey. And Gabby drops back to 14 under par. A little further up the hole, and Danielle Kang with her 3rd.
Just found that thicker bit of rough. Looking for some release.
Oh yeah, could have released a bit more, Karen. It would have gone in.
Birdie.
Yeah, good up and down. More towards that ridge in the middle of the green.
Aaron Stupples with Danielle Kang at 10.
This is from 152. She's using a 7-iron. Coming off a nice birdie on the previous hole.
She tugged a few irons yesterday. Karen on the back 9. That was another one right there.
9.
Nelly for the birdie.
Great chance here. A little uphill.
Oh, it was just a moment ago. And that is a big missed opportunity for a 2-shot swing there at the top of the leaderboard.
She said that was an important learning experience for her, and then we saw what she did just less than 3 months later.
She definitely have to shake off that last hole and put on a good confident swing like she did on that tee.
That one left of the flag.
Okay. Honestly, if you like.
Here's Gabby for birdie at 10.
Good for such a long time.
Thank you.
Normally wears the colors of Mexico on Sunday. We can't see it with her all bundled up.
Just get one putt to drop.
Talked about her speed yesterday, Morgan.
Yeah, yesterday she was getting them to the hole. Typically, she's not an overly aggressive putter. Her putts don't typically hit the back of the hole, but we've seen her leave. It's about the 3rd putt so far today from a short distance.
Okay, 11.
Derek Lowe for the par.
That looks like a really good stroke.
Oh, wow. I mean, he scrambled one there, didn't he?
Yeah, he knew that it was a bad time.
Sasso.
Nelly is long.
She lost a tiny bit of accuracy, but picking up 10 yards, not only is it hard to do, but it's very helpful.
Yeah, that's a good one there as well.
Oh, and that caught a downslope too. That's getting even better.
Asking for it to go a little more. That was the marathon playoff that went 7 holes and into a Monday morning.
Good break.
Okay, birdie there. Easy birdie in the end. Wonderful second shot. 5 for on the tee. Talked about this tough hole location. Chad looked like he was trying to draw it in there. Oh, he's done a really good job. That is a fantastic shot.
It's kind of what jump-started her around Jerry in the first round, hitting a hybrid to about 3 or 4 feet and making eagle. It's a good start right there.
Starting to get to that point where she's running out of time and is going to need Gabby to make a mistake in order to have a chance of.
Pretty meticulous with her process here, Tom. Had a couple of clubs out, was trying to figure out the one that she wanted for this shot. This one a low skiddy one. Oh, I'm really well judged.
That was kind of the shot you were talking about earlier, Morgan. Kind of lifting the heel off the ground.
Karen, this hole's playing as the 17th easiest hole. 17th hardest hole, I should say. The second easiest hole in the golf course.
Brooke Henderson, second, 2 back.
And this is a tough hole location today on the back left. Everything sloping away from the player. She'll be just on top of that ridge, putting a quick putt down the hill.
Brooke Henderson par at 12. Every bit of 6 feet. Stays 2 back, alone in third. She would need help from Danielle Kang as well. Danielle at 12.
This from 158, another 7-iron. Wind is helping. Slight fade to the right of the hole. Nicely positioned. Not much room left of this flag.
And Jerry, it's amazing. She said that on Wednesday in the Pro-Am, she felt like she was hitting it terribly and couldn't get anything going. And I talked to her coach, Horacio Morales, and he said that they found she was shifting her weight too much on her right side in the backswing. So she's really working on staying more centered and more on top of the ball. And whatever it is, it seems to be working very well.
Exactly what she's done. Just right of it.
That's an aggressive play. Jerry passed the hole, but now she's left herself with an uphill putt. Very confident looking stroke there.
Really good tee shot, just 134.
Last year averaged almost 5 birdies per round. She has none today.
I feel like if she can get a little momentum here.
Well, Tom, you got the birdieable 14th, and they moved the tee up on 15 as well.
There it is.
It's a good start.
Brooke Henderson is very much in this. Solid day today.
Celine Boutier. She drove the 14th yesterday when the tees were moved up. Here's her second. Take her to 12.
I think it's you can get used to swinging that club, swinging that number. It's been pretty accurate with this club. This one's going a little left of the flag though. Oh, just carried.
Oh, it's going to be good. Yeah, she holed out with a 7-iron on Friday.
Knowing where your weaknesses is and being prepared to go out there and work on them, just to make those little incremental improvements.
Yeah, well done. Looked like she wasn't quite 100% on the line, but obviously it worked out. As a caddy, Ollie Brett. He is from the UK, and she would love to really put in a fine performance over there for him.
At the 14th, Brooke Henderson, 2 back. Second shot. Like that went where she wanted it to go. She was serenaded with O Canada here at 14 yesterday.
At the 15th. She's the defending champion this week, even though she won on a different course, and her sister won a different tournament on this course. A little confusing. Jessica is technically the defending champ, and she's put in a pretty good title defense there.
She needs to put a good swing on one right here, Jerry. She's been a little bit off, needs to figure it out.
Trying to draw it at the flagstick.
It's high and it's soft. What a shot. And that leaves Nelly Corder with a really good look at birdie.
Again there, Jerry, just not having enough pace with her putts.
She got pretty decent contact on that. Does not want a mulligan on that shot. That's pretty well done. Still some work.
really, really tough putts, but it helps you, you know, if you're going to start the ball on the right line. If you could do it on that putt, you can do it on any putt.
I just started too low.
And didn't learn from Nelly, as Jerry thought she might there.
This from 91 yards into the wind. It's a decent shot, a little left.
She's pouring it on. 3 birdies in her last 4. Played with her good buddy Lee Bryce on Friday.
Very confident in her game and has been working a lot on the mental side. And it's evident in the way she's performing this week.
And Annika. And now 1 off the lead, Gabby Lopez.
With driver here, I think that gives her the most amount of fairway to utilize. Almost the same line as Nelly's 3 would. This should be plenty.
She hit driver on this hole earlier when the tee was back.
She's very into statistics, knows that that's a little bit of a weak spot in her game.
That was steady.
Kind of similar to what we saw her do yesterday on the 15th hole.
Gabby for par. Danielle Kang's lead is 2 over Lopez 3.
Yeah, 95 yards now, 5 back. With 5 to play, little gap wedge, caught it cleanly. Could be good. Could be too much.
Is this it?
The tiniest bit more speed, and that catches it.
And just when you're trailing Jerry, you can't leave him short when your back's up against the wall and you're running out of holes.
We know how tricky this whole location is. Morgan was talking about it earlier. That looks like a great line. Oh yes, very well done. Let's go to the 17th and an Arukan for birdie to get it to 8 under. There are so many little subtle breaks on this 17th, and it has fooled players all week long.
I mean, Tom, if we want to look at these last 3 holes, 16's playing is the 3rd hardest.
Celine is a couple under par for the day. That would have got her to 12 under.
She doesn't need to hit this green in 2. I think this is a smart play for her, keeping it in play, keeping the ball in front of her and allowing her to play to her strengths, which is her short game.
Sit. Sit.
She wants to leave it just short of that grass bunker right there. It's about 230 off the tee. You can see she's got the heel of the club off the ground just enough.
It was a good decision. Lovely touch. You know, I think that just shows you how good she is around the green. Have that confidence. It's not a one-dimensional short game.
She's got all the shots, and here she actually didn't carry this as far as I anticipated that she would. Yep.
3 birdies in a row for Danielle Kang and a 3-shot lead. It takes her to 5 under par for the day.
What a fortunate break, Tom. These are the things on Sunday afternoon that can make the difference. Getting a
Come on. Oh, she's made vintage Annika. Okay, no problem at all.
I think she may have needed a new visual. She didn't putt well last year.
She struggled. She was 111th, I believe, in putts per round on the LPGA Tour, because it's a lot easier to travel using a Japanese passport than it is a passport from the Philippines. Let's see if she makes that. And it just goes to show what the international players, especially those from countries with a passport that doesn't allow visa-free travel to a lot of countries, what they have to deal with week in and week out. There's so much paperwork and visas that have to be requested. It's a big headache for a lot of players and caddies, for that matter.
Former southpaw pitching great, the Oakland A's among others. The birdie at the 18th. Yeah. He was one of those who came here saying, I want to win. He's
That's a nice tight draw. Should be really good.
Yeah, right by that mound of grass that we've been seeing the approach shots. That one's bounding on down there.
It's so fast it never really changes, does it? The body language hasn't been great, but she's not all that demonstrative on the course to begin with.
90 minutes ago, Danielle Kang was 3 behind. Now she's 3 in front at 16.
And it's just like she found a little bit of extra gear, hitting quality shot after quality shot.
I think that was spectacular there, Karen.
It was all she had, Morgan. I mean, that was smartly played. It was patient. She didn't try and force anything.
She can afford a drop shot.
Taking her medicine, knowing that she has to find that one little gap there where she can take a full swing, and playing well to the right, but getting it on the green. Avoiding maybe a...
Oh, yes. Tough as nails.
We'll go to the tee at the 17th, and Celine Boutier. Trying to work it in there right to left. That looks like a really nice line. Good shot.
Oh, good contact. Really good.
Nice shot.
Oh, some big par saves for Brooke. And just holds out the slightest hope. Danielle Kang back in the fairway at 17 under.
I would say if she can make 3 from here, that'd be good.
Go
oh,
Bills.
It jumped. It jumped.
Makes a sit.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Could roll off the green.
It could. This is Brooke Henderson for a par. She missed the green on the right, putted up from the swale, and it wasn't far away from going in. It needs to just tidy this up so that keeps her at 13 under, 3 behind. She could have.
She had a look coming off the 15th green that said what to you?
Said that she wasn't too thrilled with her day. And, you know, seeing her there, she waved to me through the window, and it's been a tough day.
And this one does play back into the wind. Whole location very close to that left bunker and the swale.
And it's going to be the correct side of that swale.
It's not quite where I want it to be. Is a golfer's game ever where they want it to be?
Good point. But I think she's worked really hard in the off-season.
Missed a couple of drives yesterday, has not done so today, and this is another good tee shot down the middle of the fairway.
Step 1, Karen, to what she needed to do to close this tournament out.
She's just going to go ahead and play.
Oh, yes.
Pretty sporty.
That is going to do it. A shot back when the final round began. This is going to be a huge W for DK. It's like she never left. Clutch up and down Veronica to tie Derek Lowe. Look at this. Wow. Derek Lowe.
What a putt.
Incredible. Who needs to pitch it close? You could make it like this.
Wow, he has made some beautiful strokes, and here's another one just with that arm lock.